This video, I'm gonna tell y'all how I made $10,000 this week trading. Maybe it wasn't 10K, but I definitely did do some trading this week. So we're gonna cook and then we're gonna dive into that. Fuck. Fuck. And that shit busted out the seams, so. Just finished eating, about to hop in the computer to show you kind of how Forex trading went this week. But before that, just a little prerequisite. I don't know what foreign exchange is or Forex. It is essentially a financial market similar to the stock market where you can buy and sell assets with the goal of attaining profit. So the difference between Forex and the stock market is stock market trades shares of companies, but foreign exchange, you trade the value of different currencies. I can show you more once we dive into the computer, but yeah, I've been day trading for almost 2 years. It'll be 2 years on February 27th. I'm just now starting to kind of see some profitable, like consistent results. I'm pretty stoked about that. I want to start documenting my process as I become more and more profitable from the point I am now to where I still have a job and I need that job's income in order to survive and whatnot. To the future where I'm solely 100% full-time just trading and making my full income from trading with hopefully very, very large sums of money. So let's dive into the computer and let's do a little breakdown.
All right, we are on the inside. I hope the audio is not too fucking terrible. We're just gonna see how this goes. So coming off of a fire month in December, this is my trading journal. So this is where I pretty much document all the trades that I take. So that way I can look back and optimize and see where I can improve the system and like what mistakes to avoid and things like that. So December, I break it down into weeks. So we had 3 full trading weeks in December, finished 4 units of reward and profit, 4% of the green. This is a demo account though. Still testing the system. So if I'm profitable for the month of January, then I'm going to be moving on to the live account, which have around 2K saved up in there. So yeah, I had a solid 36% win rate for last month. Trying to translate to this month, but so far it's not looking too good. So week 1, we only took 1 trade because the very first, week 2 technically, week 1 I had COVID, so I was not in the mindset to be trading. But yeah, we took 1 loss last week and only 1 trade last week. So was hoping for uptrend continuation here. Didn't get it. We got stopped out, so it's minus 0.5%. It is what it is. And then this week was interesting. We started off really well, and we've only been trading GJ this month. Just something I want to experiment, just like kind of understanding one pair, and then hopefully that could translate to others. Yeah. So this week we started off with a dub. Yeah. So we took a little short. This is the 1 hour chart. So saw this level of support right here. It had been broken once and price traded above it again, came back and was starting to reject there. Pretty sure on the 1 hour. Okay. So this is GJ. And I entered this trade like right here. So that is where I was at this point in time. I was right here. And you can see it did take off in my favor. We also did add a second position just because we saw continuation. So we are already in hella profit for the first position, and then we saw another retest occurring, so we entered again. Ended up losing the second position, but we still locked in 2R for this trade. So we got stopped out at this red line. So that was a 2% winner, then a 0.5% loser on the next. And then, yeah, we kind of just weren't able to get any traction going. These 2 trades were interesting. Both of these, I made the same exact mistake. So you can kind of see just like in this explanation, I already knew like as soon as I entered, I was kind of just watching and it was just a terrible trade. I had seen the potential, and here, let's actually take a look at it. So I said that there was like a bullish push of one candle, and like seeing that quick increase, I kind of got FOMO. I was like, oh, I'm about to miss the move, which caused me to enter even though I shouldn't have. So that was a very undisciplined move. So yeah, I was starting to see that push. I wish I could zoom in. That push right there didn't work. My bias was sells on this pair for some reason. I just kind of got greedy. I did see the head and shoulders though, so part of me was convinced that price was going to rise, but it did not. Or we actually exited this trade early, about halfway to the stop, just to prevent major losers. So we hopped up out of there, and then the next trade we switched our bias, which is stupid. Ended up getting stopped out of there too. So that was those two trades were the 19th. So that was 2 days ago. Was down 0.5% that day. And then yesterday we only took one trade. Yesterday we entered another sell because it's like it kind of looks textbook. I thought it was obvious, but I guess it wasn't. Had broken below this level, came to retest, broken, and then on like the 1 minute there was like a break and retest here, and I started seeing some projection. So I got in, was kind of aggressive with this stop. I was kind of hoping price would just fall off. However, it didn't. It didn't. Yeah, I got stopped out minus another 0.5%. However, if we did have our stop loss wider, then we would have hit our take profit. So when here, wrong one. Let's take another look at this. So that was at what time? 4:07 at 154 700. Yeah, so it was right here when we had got stopped out. However, if we had our stop loss like just up here, maybe even like above these previous highs and just had our target below, eventually it would have been hit. It would have taken a while, but it would have got hit over there. So that's another lesson to take away from that. And then today we entered two more. Honestly, I was really happy with this first trade, even though we did lose. Yeah, it was a super tight 1 minute entry, but it looked good to me. Ended up getting stopped pretty quick, but I mean, I followed all my rules, risked 0.5%. Setup was promising. Let me reopen it. Yeah, setup was promising. I'd seen the break below. I was just expecting a fall, but it didn't. Still was a good trade in my opinion, and I do believe that GJ is going to continue down. Market's closed right now. It's Friday the 21st at almost 4. Next week, I'm pretty positive that price is going to drop, but you never know. Then I entered again because I was still had belief in my sells. However, it just got too close to market close and price didn't do anything. So I just exited literally right there. So yeah, that brings the total trading week, which this is, I kind of want to talk about risk reward because in trading it is absolutely huge. So you can see I only won I was 1-6. So I won one trade, lost or didn't win 6 trades. So 14% win ratio. However, I was pretty much at break even, only like minus $5-6. As you can see, the one winner that I do have outweighs all the losers that I did have. So when you take that into consideration, if let's say each trade you take is like a 1-to-4 risk reward ratio, you win one, so that's 4 units of win, and you lose 3 trades, that's minus 1 unit. At the end, you're still net 1, even though you only won 25% of the time, you were still profitable because you had such great risk reward ratio. So yeah, that's kind of where I'm at trading right now, at least how this past week was. Not off to the greatest start, but I don't know. After December, I feel like I have good momentum and a better understanding of my system now. So I don't know. I'll check in next week and we can see what is up.
The breakdown for the week and how I did not, unfortunately, make $10,000. But yeah, I like making these videos so then like a year, 2 years from now, I can look back on this very upload and kind of just see how far I've come. But yeah, this is where I'm at trading right now. So appreciate you for stopping by, watching. If you were to engage with the video, like leave likes, comments, it helps show the video to more people with YouTube's algorithm. Would appreciate that a ton. But thank you guys for stopping by, and I hope y'all have a good rest of your day.